This video will give you an overview of playing as Scientist in Space Food Truck. If this is the first video you're watching, you might want to check out the How to Play Basics video before you continue. Every role in Space Food Truck has a different focus, and the Scientist job is to unlock stronger cards for you and your crew. You'll notice these purple cards with circular images that say Job Card on them. These are exclusive to the Scientist deck, and no one can use them but you. Most of them have the movement tag at the bottom, with Lab written on it, which means they move your game piece there automatically, and can only be played if you can access your room. So the Scientist work all happens here, on the Lab screen. You'll see that each person in your crew has their own row of lock nodes. Behind 6 of the locks in each row are new job cards for that character. When you unlock one, it goes straight into their discard, so it'll enter rotation for them next time their draw pod runs out of cards. Behind one of the locks in each row is a powerful artificial ingredient, which also goes straight to that character's discard. These numbers on the left are the cost for unlocking a card in that row. In each time you unlock a node, the cost for that row will go up by 1. You're probably wondering what's going on up here. The Captain's research lab is busted, so you won't be able to unlock any cards for her until the engineer repairs it. Now let's look at your 2 starting job cards, Foresight and Research. Research unlocks cards behind those nodes, and every unlock increases the research cost for that row. Foresight doesn't unlock anything, but it shows you what cards are waiting behind those locks, so it lets you scout the lab without increasing any of the prices. Here, I'll use Foresight to reveal some of the Engineer's cards. We'll charge it up with a little power, submit, and let's see what's going on behind a few of these nodes. So now we have narrowed down the location of his artificial ingredient. We know that it's behind one of these lock nodes still, and the research cost is only 1. So if we leave the lab, we still have 1 point to research with, and we could take a better guess at unlocking that artificial ingredient this turn. And you can imagine Foresight becomes even more useful as the costs in the lab get higher and higher. A new addition to the Scientist Lab is this Mutation Station. It's one more way that you can spend research points to help your crew. Just like the other topics, its cost goes up each time you use it, but it will never break down during the game. In this example, I've already charged my research card with power, so I can afford to mutate. And now I can choose any card in any player's hand and increase its orange power value by 1. So the more power the Captain plays with her Engage card, the more planets she can jump to. I'll add 1 to it with Mutate, and now when she draws this particular Engage, it has 1 power charge already built in, permanently. Of course, the real trick to playing as a Scientist is deciding which characters to empower and when. There are plenty of strategies and other job cards for you and your crew to discover from here. Good luck, and be sure to check out the videos for the other roles in Space Food Truck.